Do we have
Monk.
healing any among us? Do we have healing abilities?
I didn't take that type of monk.
Didn't you
Uh-oh.
look at your own character sheet?
Wait, monks do have a heal. I thought they had a
No.
None of you can heal. Good job.
Level up, fam. You know the name's Mega with his pristine spit. 8-bit processors up to 16-bit. Cartridge to disc. We gon' get these chips until we filthy rich.
You're about to enter the town of Leyland. Visitors, that would be you, with coin to spend, maybe not you, are welcome in Leyland, and adventurers are the settlers' favorites. While there's much work to be done within the town, there are missions to accomplish outside the settlement listed on the job board at the fishery, and that's where you find yourselves at. You are now at the job board. And who wants to take a peek at the board?
I want to take a peek. Let's see what we got.
So Randar, you look over the offerings on the board, and then you notice that there's one from a group of fishermen that are begging for help, and they're offering 1,000 gold pieces. That is the one that catches your eye.
All right. Fishermen need help. 1,000? That's within my price. Wait, so I'm gonna have to split it with the team.
Yes.
That's still a pretty good haul, I think.
That's 250 gold each. That's a lot of money.
A good haul. That's a good
He
haul.
said, I
So,
want
hold on.
500 and y'all can split the other 500.
So Randar, are you speaking out loud or are you thinking to yourself at this point?
Oh no. I'm thinking this. This is what I'm thinking. But we're sharing. We have an audience.
Hold on.
Thought bubble.
Hold on.
You know?
You said it, and you didn't say you were thinking it.
I'm reading this and I find that it's 1,000 gold job. And then I'm like, all right, what do you guys think? Do you think this is something that you'd be willing to get into for 250 gold pieces?
250 each or total?
Each. Each. Hey, I'm a sharing person. Absolutely. I'm a sharing orc. I do realize that this is a 4-person job, and I think it will be easier if we all do an equal part. So therefore, so what do you guys think? Are we in? Team? Yeah, go team.
Well, why not? We haven't had any action in a very long time besides the drink. So yeah, I'm down.
All right.
I'd like to note that I think that this is a lot of money and a very vague outline for what we're about to do.
So you all are taking this job, but it's getting on toward the dinner hour, and as you grab this job and you agree to it and you talked amongst each other, as you carry on down the road, you will see what looks to be an inn, and you can hang out there for the evening, and then first thing in the morning, the bottom of the note instructs you to go to Leyland Point, which is more like on the sea part of Leyland. It is part of the city, but it's out on the water. So you've got a few hours. You can go to the inn. You can wander the town. If you go to the inn, you will find someone that could probably tell you a bit more about this place and who has summoned you.
Lokaci was going to say, I believe it is the most urgent or important thing for us to go to the inn and at least settle down so we can have a resting point after we go off onto this adventure.
Agreed. And Wendell just started walking in the direction. He's like, which direction is that again?
As you start to walk, Lokaci just grabs by the neck and points you towards the direction and then lets you go.
Oh my
Thank
god.
you, Lokaci. And he's off.
So is your character ever going to be sober? Just checking.
Nope.
Randar, are you still speaking for the group, or is anyone taking the lead in kind of your adventuring party to get you accommodations?
Well, I trust Lokaci's sage-like wisdom to make the important decisions on behalf of the group. So I would defer.
And so you've got people who are telling tales about these wicked aquatic men with claws and gills that come out at night and snatch children and eat fish and leave dead fish in your bed because they've stolen your child. Then there's other people's like, nah, man, I just went too far out in the water and that's their crib, and I was not where I was supposed to be. And so these creatures showed me that I should go home right now. And then you got other people like, oh, leave them fishmen alone. They're just hungry. They ain't bothering you. They just want some fish too. So you're getting all sorts of different stories, but the long and the short of it is enough people are concerned that they want these aquatic creatures gone. The inn is the Umber Hulk Shell Inn. And, for a town that is in the cusp of rebuilding, it's actually really well put together because that's where people need to lay their heads until they can build or find housing. So it's one of the few buildings that's really well done. It's warm, it's cozy. And like all inns, there's a keeper. And Alien Mulwyn, who is a Eluskan human, greets you. And, they seem to be just very calm, well-mannered, until, of course, they see how you act in their establishment. But they greet you, and they're like, what can I do for you?
Hello, I would wish to procure 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I turn to the group. Do you all want to share one room, get 2 rooms and split them up? 3 rooms, what would you like?
I need my own room because...
Do you need or do you want? Those are 2 different things, Master Randar.
I think I'd prefer, and I think everyone else would too, because I like to sleep very comfortably.
So question, Randar, do you have get your own room money?
Well...
The blackest D&D comment of all time.
Well, I was planning on asking Quest Dad, but I figured, look, we got 1,000 coming. So, if y'all spot me, if y'all can spot me, it's coming back. Don't worry. I would like to hit the town to see if there's some sort of shoemaker. I would like to procure some comfortable footwear for the quest. If anyone wants to join, they can.
I just want my snacks. Like, literally.
We'll pick up some snacks at the post, for sure. Just wait till I get these insoles, and we are on.
So how old is Randar again?
He's too cheap to pay for a place to sleep, but he wants sneakers. Priorities are whacked.
So you all get to the post, and you meet Jack Torver, who is a young man from Tarami. So he is brown skin, medium height, dressed in everyday apparel. He's a storekeep. And, he's got locks. They're tied back because he's on the clock, so to speak. And he's wiping down the counter, and he looks up because people normally don't come this close to the dinner hour. But he looks up, he's like, what can I do for you? Welcome. Come on in.
Does anyone here talk to anyone who can help with footwear? That is my issue today.
So now, do you need new shoes or do you need yours repaired?
I think I need a repair. Like, I'm kind of splitting at the sides. It's been a long year of adventuring. Just curious. We're also in the market for snacks. So you got any of those?
Oh, the bins and barrels of foodstuffs are over there. And he's giving you that customer service smile of would y'all get the fuck out of my store and buy something?
I'm already at the barrels.
I get the feeling he's
putting stuff into a pouch.
Really want us here.
Just put it in the pouch. Damn.
I'm putting it in a pouch. This is me right now talking to this guy. Super high, smoke everywhere. Okay, so you say how much?
A copper per pound. I've got a scale. And he points at the scale. And he's kind of like, fuck did y'all come from?
Wynn's like, Lufyra, is that for all of us or just...
I mean, I can share. I'm not Randar.
All right, let's go. Oh, yes. Thank you.
Wow.
Takes it over to the scale.
Specific.
I'm holding some in my mouth as I'm trying to put it all on the scale without dropping it awkwardly. Homeboy's looking at me like he's so fed up that I'm in his store and I'm just counting the money out of my purse. I pay for the snacks and I look at Wynn and I'm like, grab some, make yourself useful.
All right.
I mean, I would hope that you still have a bag or something.
Yeah. So I start putting it in my backpack. I'm putting my snacks in there. And then taffy. I've got taffy hanging out of my mouth as I'm talking.
Wynn's like, they got the salty stuff, the seasoned stuff over there.
And I go to pay the innkeeper, and the innkeeper looks just happy that I'm paying and that we're about to leave.
One last thing, sir. I am in need of potentially something to lubricate my hinges. Do you have any oil, like WD-40, perhaps?
Sorry.
My apologies. When I'm with these three, I get a little... Just a little, please.
Unhinged. Are you unhinged?
Little unhinged.
You need lube to hang out with us.
Are y'all talking to anybody in the inn that morning? Are you just having your breakfast and then getting on the road?
Wynn is going to be in investigation mode, so he's looking around, just looking at anybody. If there's any NPCs that are acting kind of funny or...
You notice two folks that are kind of sitting off in the corner. They look kind of shady, like they're trying real hard not to be noticed, but they're not real good at it.
Lokaci has a low charisma. So it's not like he's trying to be all chip and charming. But he'll walk over to that group.
Okay.
He'll just say, "Excuse me. I could not help but notice that, for lack of a better word, you all seem out of place."
One of them turns towards you, and they're an orcish youth. The other person with them actually pulls her hood back, and she's a drow, and her white hair is pulled back in a very severe ponytail, and she looks angry that you've come over to speak to them. And she looks at you. Why don't you and your friends just go about your way? We were minding our business.
And this is where Wynn picks his drink up and starts drinking at that comment. He's just like,
Yeah, oop.
This is when I take some of Lufyra's snacks and I'm just like, oh, snap.
So he kind of nudges Lufyra and is like, you might want to go over and douse the situation. We know that Lokaci doesn't have the charisma to put up with stuff like that.
Fine. Does a quick inhale from my pipe really quickly. As fast as I can. As fast as I can.
Take some of these with you. And he's like, pushes her elf fruit up to her. There we go.
Like, and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, Lokaci, hi. Oh, I'm so sorry. Lokaci has no charisma. Hi, I'm Lufyra. It's nice to meet you. And how are y'all doing this morning?
The drow woman gives you a look up and down. Elf fruit, I see.
Yeah, would you like some? I've got extra.
No, we've got our own strain that we grow in the Underdark.
But is it good?
Not that
I
you
got dirt.
At this
You
point,
ain't
Wynn gets
got
up
it.
from the table.
Wait, so hold on. Did Randar yell that?
I did. I said, nah, y'all.
It's like,
I said, you don't have what Lufyra has. I'm just saying.
said it's dark.
Y'all got dirt over there. We heard. Just saying.
We about to die, y'all.
Is this about to become a fight?
That's when Lufyra looks down and just goes, fucking Randar.
Yeah. Wynn gets up and just turns around like he ain't even at the table. He's just like,
Like, I don't know them. I'm getting my coffee and Bailey's. I don't know these motherfuckers.
but like,
She looks up at where Randar spoke, and then she looks at her buddy. Go get your people. Because the guy with her is an orc.
He's an orc. Okay, so
Oh, go get your people.
okay.
right,
You know.
why don't you go?
You're
over there?
wearing loner shoes. I want to repeat.
Oh, yeah, 'cause you ain't
Don't get too crazy. You don't even got real shoes on. So
All right, I'm chill.
He broke.
This is my people.
You
This is my
broke.
people. This is my people.
Wow, Frank
Alright.
went out of
Anyway.
focus.
Is there? There's one orc to another. Look, man, I'm sitting there like,
I just sitting there like,
you got
working.
off-brand shoes on and you trying to stun on these people, so you better be careful.
talking about their elf fruit and shit. They got the high quality Underdark stuff that they have to cultivate real special because there's no sun down there, and it's the dankest of dank.
Rand's the dude at the movie that be like, get out.
So I would like to have a conversation with this young orc.
You gonna holler at a young brother?
Yeah, me holler at you.
And
He's gonna move back, get up, and go hang out with Lufyra.
Lufyra takes her pipe and just walks over to the corner so she can smoke in peace. I'm in the corner and I'm like, Wynn.
I'm with you. And he's just sitting there
Let me get us out of this. We'll just have a conversation.
so hold on. So this young cat, he's sitting there. He's like pulled his hood back, and he ain't afraid of y'all. He's just like sitting back, like, what up?
Hey, young blood, let me holler at you real quick, young
Let me
blood.
tell you something.
So I tell him, look, man, we're just in town on an adventure. We got business. We don't want any problems. We just trying to get on our way. But in fact, like maybe we can help each other out. You know anything about the fish people or anything?
He's finna tell all of our business.
Right? When's nudging him, but like, he done call this shit done.
He done
gonna
told
try
that.
to negotiate.
He done told them what we're here for. We gonna die.
I was like, we're here for a job, but we don't want any problems. But I would like to, just see if you heard anything. Help me out, one orc to another.
Wynn walks up to the drow. It's like, I apologize for what happened, but Lufyra does sell the best elf fruit there is. And if we could talk about a negotiation of, you look like you have a lot of information. Looks like you know how to get your information. And we are very much kind of lost here, and we would like to know information about this town, if you have any. And I apologize for everything that's happened.
And she's looking at you like, surface self. She doesn't say it, but she's thinking it. Like you drunk at 10 in the morning, you surface self.
Randar takes some of Wynn's drink now.
See, this is what we're not gonna do. Oh!
If your brutish companion can find some manners, then we should take up the large table near the center of the room and have breakfast like civilized people, yes?
So Wynn snatches his drink back. He's like, say you're sorry.
Y'all have been served this food. You're serving yours. You got platters. It's home style. Y'all are chatting. And Verania looks up at you all. So you all are asking about fish.
You see Lokaci is like squeezing a piece of sausage, trying to understand its buoyancy, its squishiness, as he's not eating, obviously. Yes, that is what we are very interested in. Apparently, there are some aquatic individuals causing chaos on the borders of this town.
So that is the actual town of Leyland Point. That is where you are headed. So as you come into the road, you'll see these houses. So that is where you are headed on this road once you leave town. Leyland Point is too small for adventurers to go there without being summoned. And, if they'd put it on the board there, nothing would happen. The fishermen are too scared. They don't really know how to fight other than maybe fend off a large fish or something. And the people that have gone there, they're now scared out of their wits of something in the water. This is silly.
I think it's now time to give him a sample and thanks or whatever.
Reach into my bag, kind of dig around because obviously it's a bag full. So you just hear lots of crinkling, etc., from all of my snacks as I'm pushing them around.
Like being at a movie theater.
I'm just setting out. I'm just setting out snacks. I pull out my strains of elf fruit and I'm like, here. And I'm like, you know what? This would be really good since you guys don't have this strain. Also, I'll just throw these mushrooms in because y'all seem kind of tense.
And she takes it, and her companion Lido takes the mushrooms, and she holds the bag up and looks it over, and she gives you a respectful nod, and then she goes in her pouch, and she pulls out a tinder box, and she does the whole thing. She actually pulls out some some crushed flour, and it's dark. It's like the darkest elf fruit bud you've ever seen in your life, and it sparkles. She pulls out a fine parchment, and she rolls one for each of you, even you, Lokaci, because she doesn't know if Warforged can smoke up.
I have never played a D&D game. Someone straight up rolls a blunt. Like straight up, I am here happy.
In the end.
Wow.
This is why more black people need to make D&D games, is all I'm saying.
As this rolling was happening, Lokaci kind of gets he's very attentive, but like he would like uninstinctively cast prestidigitation, and you hear like a medieval version of like do 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 do, like fucking Big Papa.
What?
He's like,
Oh my God.
It's all dulcet tones in the background.
This is not
My guy
your-
said with a lute.
with a loop. This is not your daddy's D&D. Oh my God.
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm glad I was not trying to swallow when you said that.
I'm like, y'all have that. I choose not to partake. I want to be on point. But as I gouge and destroy this food in front of me.
I could have been like elf fruit every day, but I'm not going that far.
Too late, though. Too late. You did it.
It's too late. It's
You
too
did
late.
it.
It's out there.
You did it. Before I leave these people, just because I'm so curious, I want to
Get your
know.
shoes.
Well, I gotta get my shoes. I'm also very curious about this orc. If like he's a thief, so can I try a thieves' cant on him, or is that like a risky thing?
Sure. You can.
Because it's in the middle of conversation. I could be like, you know what I mean, and then see if he gets it. Can I do that?
Yes, I need you to read me the description of Thieves' Cant and how it works.
All right, Thieves' Cant, a secret mix. It says you have learned Thieves' Cant, a secret mix of dialect, jargon, and code that allows you to hide messages in seemingly normal conversation. It takes 4 times longer to convey such a message than it does to speak the same idea plainly. Where y'all going after this? Like, what's y'all score? What's happening over there on your side of things?
We're doing things, big things.
Hmm.
And he's doing like the hand gestures back at you, and he's just like kind of snaring at you, like, oh, this old brother thinks he's gonna like con me into telling what our business is. Okay.
I'm like, we've broken bread, we've exchanged route, we told where we're going. I just want to know what y'all got going on over there.
He's just looking at you, and he just starts smiling. So, we're going after a bronze dragon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
None of us
For real?
understand.
You lying. You ain't. Nah.
I don't care about you enough to lie.
Wow. Bronze dragon. That means there's got to be some good loot in that, huh?
Well, dragons do have hordes, but we're not all materialistic fops like you.
Wow.
We don't understand what's going on, but Wynn is just looking at the both of them like,
Because they're all talking in Thieves' Cant, so nobody else knows what
Oh,
you're
no one
talking.
knows. It sounds like something completely different. Like, but yeah,
just the
we're-
conversation died. It's just two people going.
I
saying
just
some
want to
weird
say,
language.
and I'm saying it specifically not to be like, there's no better way to say it, so I'm just going to say it. When Raheem earlier said he was speaking Thieves' Cant and then he spoke something, I heard a mixture of Chinese and Cat Williams. And I was like, that's your Thieves' Cant? Okay, I'm not mad at it, but like, that's where it went. He said, yummy. No, like, and like a mix like Marlon Wayne's in there.
God.
It's like,
Now I can't undo
Right.
this.
I can't even. Oh man,
Don't
I can't
even try
even
it.
pretend.
Don't even try
I won't
it.
even pretend to attempt that.
My
Try little Cat
brain,
Williams.
My man said, "Little ting ting."
I just need to talk to you for a second about what is happening on your side.
Over here.
All right, because over here, I mean, you know what we into. You talking about bronze dragons? I ain't.
Big money.
Sounds like big bronze dragon money. And so right now, you see the shoes I have on right now. You
We
see
done started him. Oh,
how
no.
I'm living at this particular time.
Oh my lord.
So I'm just curious what the take is for you to embark on such a mission.
Oh, it's a lot of money and things that are more valuable than coin. Not that you'd know what that means.
Ooh. You're right. I do not know. But tell you what, can I? Is there a way for us to stay in touch? For me to be like, look, when I get my weight up, I want to holler at you later. But right now, we gotta go do this thing.
Ow.
But like, how can I find you?
Ow.
Basically, I would love to talk about this at another juncture. But
Are you like, where's your scroll at, sir? Let me holler at you.
basically, yeah, like, all right, stay in touch, holla at me, maybe we can help each other out down the line. But,
we gonna
right now.
smoke signals.
I got you covered. Don't worry.
Right, we follow the smoke from the fire, and you know where we at.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I laughed so hard I got a stitch in my side for real.
I'm hurting.
Oh gosh. This, for the record, this is Omega's fault. So
I did nothing. You took it and ran with it. You took it and ran Randar
this
with
is
it.
Omega's fault.
And
now I have a dialect for my
thieves
for my
can't.
thieves can't. I have to. It is imperative for me to speak the appropriate vernacular at the correct time. So, in my travels, I have utilized several thousands of languages, dialects, and disguises, if you will. I am the orcish James Bond. So, I know it all. That's it. I know it all. I've been around. I've fooled thousands of people, and this thieves' camp has helped me in every situation.
1,000 doesn't equal -4, Randar, just so you know.
Math is not my area of expertise.
My
It is not my forte.
Lord,
I love it.
Our plan was to get up early, get out early. Now we sitting, we eating, we smoking, we're drinking, we're chatting, we're small talking.
but hold on. Who was the one that went over to these people that talked all that shit when you heard them talking and you thought you were gonna be over? Hey, young blood, let me holler at you. Whomst was that?
Whomst. I dap him up. We do a special orc dap.
He leaves you
That
hanging.
orc dap from Chicago and the orc dap from Oakland.
You miss
Two
each
different
other.
things.
I want to say thank you, Tanya, for being the best DM. This has been so
we had
much
a lot
fun.
of fun. Thank
This
you
is so
much.
fun.
Honestly,
Thank you.
I never thought a D&D campaign would be so freaking amazing and fun.
This has been
He played
super fun.
once.
And man, I'm hooked now. This is it.
I know.
You've
I'm
now
literally
changed my
like,
life.
now I kind of want to play more D&D. Like,
See,
Right.
I feel like I thought the hype was not as amazing, and I was like, maybe it's just because the people are super like cool who do it. But this is so creative, and it has my brain going so much. I love that.
Yeah, I love it.
and this is why.
I'm in now.
And that's what I want to hear. Yes, we're doing this because of Black History Month and Astro and Watsy did sponsor us, but we're being our authentic selves. So if anybody thinks, oh, I can't play D&D, that's for white folks, go back and watch these 2 episodes. Because this is the blackest ass D&D game I had ever been in my life.
Bro, we at a table in the inn cutting up elf fruit. I'm just saying. While 2 orcs are doing thieves can't.
Omega, Raheem, Zombie, Frank, thanks for a great session. This was hilarious.
Always.
Thank you. This has
Love
been
the fam.
super fun.
Love the
fun.
fam.
All right.
All right, let's do it again next week.
Yeah.
Random beats, my fam is deep. Log off if you cats can't stand the heat. Don't tase me, bro. Turn up the radio. Yo, everybody.